Think of a triangle that goes like this and down to here. That is a no-go zone. Hello everyone, Marcelo Oillataguerre is my name. I'm the niche fragrance collector and I'm a perfume reviewer. And I'm here to share with you the things that I've learned about perfume and help you to get started on your perfume journey. So one of the bigger questions I get asked is, why does my perfume not last? So how can I make my perfume last on me? So I think the first and important thing that we need to talk about here is designation of the different names of perfumes. And the different designations means a level of oils that are present in that particular perfume. So first off, an eau de cologne tends to have a very low oil concentration, between 2 to 4% of oils in there. Now this also means that these perfumes won't last long. So that oil will evaporate quickly. You'll probably find that it has about 2 to 3 hours on you that you can smell it, and then it will evaporate and disappear. Then you have an eau de toilette. Now, eau de toilettes tend to have between 5 to 10% of oil concentration. And you'll find that if you go to your department store, most fragrances sold there are eau de toilettes. The advantage of an eau de toilette is that it's a fantastic day fragrance or an office fragrance. They don't have huge projection, and so you're not gonna find them offensive in an office environment. You don't want to sort of skunk out the place with your perfume. They only last between 4 to 5 hours on you. Then you need to respray again as the day progresses. The next is an eau de parfum. Now, eau de parfums tend to be between 15 to 20% of oil concentration. These are a lot more robust when it comes to their projection or sillage. So sillage is basically the trail that you leave behind you as you walk past. And the other thing too is that they tend to be a lot more complex. The oils in the actual fragrance has a lot more evolution. So you'll find that the opening spray of that perfume is different to as the fragrance begins to dry down on your skin, you get a different evolution of that fragrance. So the next important thing is, how do you spray? What tends to happen is that people overspray, and what you're doing is you're overstimulating your nose or your sensory, and you're overstimulating your brain, and your brain will then shut down that particular scent profile. More than 3 sprays on an eau de toilette, eau de parfum, or extrait de parfum is more than enough. And the places that I like to spray, I put one on my stomach or my abdomen. And the reason for that is that as you move around, your body heats up. There's quite a bit of heat that you generate around your stomach area, and then it reacts with the oils of the perfume and it'll push that scent upwards. I put one on my solar plex. So not my chest, on my solar plex. And again, for the same reason that it mixes in with my own body scent and pushes it up. And then I spray one on my arm. And so throughout the day, will lift up and smell that and then tell my brain this is the smell that I want to associate. And you believe it or not, you'll be able to feel the perfume. One thing that I like to talk about is the inverted triangle. So think of a triangle that goes like this and down to here. That is a no-go zone. Don't put any perfume on your neck, on your face, and on your chest here. And the reason for that is that it's too close to your nose, and you'll find that your brain will feel overstimulated by this particular scent and will push that fragrance out and give you 2 hours, and you'll find that you won't be able to smell that perfume any longer. Okay, so let's say you're looking for a brand new perfume. The opening notes tend to be the most volatile. You'll find that citrus molecules are very light and very volatile. They're very small and they tend to evaporate a lot quicker. Hence why when you spray a fragrance, that opening tends to be a citrus-based note. So that opening of that citrus will then dry down, give it 5 or so minutes. It'll then begin to move into what is known as the heart note. And the heart note tends to be florals or green notes. It's the second evolution of that particular fragrance. Then give it another hour or so, it'll then dry down into the base. And the base tends to be the more heavier molecules. Things like woods, things like leather, or actually a leather accord. So you'll find that the base note, those heavy molecules, is designed to ensure that the fragrance has longevity. I would avoid doing what most people, and I love watching people in department stores where they have 5 different cards and they're smelling all these cards. After the second or third card, everything smells the same. And you'll find that you've now You've overstimulated your brain and it's going, I get it, it's a perfume. So this is my recommendation. If there is a particular fragrance or a few fragrances that you feel that you would like to explore, just go in on separate days. Smell only one fragrance. Spray it on a card, see if it appeals to you. If you find that appealing, spray it on skin. And the reason for that is that every one of us has their own unique scent. We have body oils that are part of us. And so now you want that fragrance to mix in with your own body oil. And you'll find that there's a different experience from what you smelt on card to what you're smelling on skin. One thing that I always tell people is don't shallow breathe. A lot of us, we just sort of breathe just in, out. So when you're smelling a perfume, breathe in all the way. Allow all those molecules to go through, touch your brain. You'll find that you'll pick up more nuances in the actual perfume than if you just do a little smell. If you just let it all in, you'll find that there's so much more complexity to that perfume. I also encourage people, breathe. Perfume is life. Scent, your sense of smell is life. Breathe in the things that are around you. You'll be surprised at how many beautiful smells you're surrounded by.